Hello everyone, this is Paul from the APNacademy. So today we are going to have a very short video whereby I would like to explain to you the tools that you need to start with when you're going to do trading, right? Now most people tend to assume that for you to do trading or for you to become a trader, you need to have very rare tools, you need to have very many computers, very many monitors in your room or your office or wherever you're trading from, right? That's not the case, right? Actually, most of the tools that you need to start trading with, if I'm not mistaken, most of us have them right now as we talk, right? So we're going to be going through just a few tools that you need to become a trader. Actually, that even can make you profitable without having those sophisticated tools, right? That you're thinking about. Are we together? So let's get to the first one. Now, the first one is you need hardwares, you need gadgets like a computer or a phone. But that phone should be a smartphone, right? Phones that have just that cannot store, that cannot hold memory for long, that cannot store applications. Those phones, we cannot use them in trading, because trading involves getting some apps or downloading some apps, right? For example, the app that you're going to be using to trade, you need to download it. So if your phone does not have that ability, it will not be able to do trading. And also there are phones that have outdated software. There are some phones that came out earlier on, the first smartphones. Those phones cannot hold some applications, but basically you just need to have a computer. It can be a desktop, it can be a laptop, right? And a smartphone. But if you cannot have both of them, it's also okay. You can start with your smartphone in case you have a smartphone. The smartphone does not need to be an expensive one, as long as it can go on internet, as long as you can the speed is okay, as long as you can access your applications, you can download applications, right? And which applications are we talking about? We're talking about MetaTrader, we're talking about maybe a forex calculator. Those, as long as you can be able to access those things, that's the right gadget for you, right? The other fancy ones will come later when you're already profitable, but for the start, as long as you can access internet connection, that is all you need, right? So once again, the first one is you need to have a smartphone or a computer. The computer can be a desktop or laptop, as long as it can access internet connection. Do not mind about having many monitors. You've seen maybe somewhere on internet images or social media, someone having very many monitors. You don't need that, right? Maybe that person has reasons why they have those many monitors, but actually, you just need a laptop. You just need a laptop or a desktop. Just one monitor is enough for you to be able to trade. Are we together? So that's the first one. In case you have a smartphone, you already have the first tool that you need to start trading, right? So we go to the second one. The second one is a broker, right? Of course, we as individuals, we cannot go directly, we cannot access the markets directly by ourselves. So we shall need a middle person. We need a middle company. We need a middleman. And that middleman that is linking us to the markets is what we call a broker. Though this is going to involve you to provide some few KYCs, that is know your customer, just to identify yourself to the broker. If I claim my name is Paul, is it true that my name is Paul? They need to know that. I need to provide them with a document, right? And also here I'll need to have an active email address, because it's the email address that they will use to send my details, my login details to, right? So I'll need a broker. So in case you're struggling with the right brokers to select and all that, I'll just leave a link whereby we identify brokers that we do recommend, right? So that's the second one. You need a broker. You need someone to link you to the market. You need someone who is going to enable you access the markets, the different types of markets. That's the forex markets, the stock markets, the cryptos, and all that, right? You need that. You need that person, and that person or that company or that middle person or middleman is a broker, right? So that's the second tool that you need, right? So after having a gadget, that's a computer, a laptop, or even a smartphone, even if you have one of them, it's okay. You need to have a broker. Now let's see the third one, right? Now the third one is a bank account, or what we call an online wallet. Now a bank account is the ordinary one that anyone can have, right? You can have access to it. Now as the world is evolving, we are getting online wallets. It can be a crypto wallet, right, in any crypto, but should be the big cryptos. For example, the BTC, the Ethereum. You can have it in Litecoin. Those ones that at least are top there, right? You can use those ones. Do not open any other, because most brokers do not have provisions for those other ones, right? They have for the top ones like the Bitcoin and Ethereum. At least the brokers I've dealt with do provide options for those ones. Now for the bank account, anyone can have that. Just go to any bank in your country and have an account, right? And maybe sometimes some banks may require you to tell them why you're opening the account, and you can tell them what you're going to use the account for. Maybe to do transactions, international transactions and all that. But most banks do not require. They just open for an account and then you're able to use it to do transactions, right? But I would request maybe you open an account that maybe gives a provision for a MasterCard or a Visa card, because these are the cards that enable you to do transactions easily. Because if your account does not have those cards, right, you're going to have to use bank transfer. Bank transfer is okay, but it's a bit tedious sometimes, and it requires you to fill in some forms here and there, which is sometimes a bit hectic, right? So let's go to the next one. And the next one will be capital. Of course, this is a business that you're getting yourself into. But before you go to capital, there's the next item. Before you even think about capital, you need to have the next one. Though I brought in capital before, because I need to talk about the last one a bit extensively, right? Now, this capital, since it is a business, trading is a business, though most people take it like, I'm just going to come deposit something, then I expect to make something today or tomorrow. No, that's not how business works. Of course, business is about making profits, right? But also you have to keep in mind that there are losses. But if there are losses and yet you have to make profits, what is that thing that is keeping the two distant, the losses and the profits, right? So you have to have capital that you're going to dedicate, or you're going to put up and say that this one is what I'm going to start up with. Of course, when you're just new or you're starting up, you're not going to use a lot of money, a lot of capital that you're going to put up and say this one is for trading. But if you're capable of doing that, it's even better, right? Now, what is bridging the profit and the loss, right? What makes someone profitable or someone to lose over a long period of time is the next item. And that next item is knowledge, or what we call skill, right? Please make sure you invest a lot of time. It may not be money. It should be a lot of time. Every knowledge, every skill that you need to be profitable is available. And I can tell you that you can even get it for free. You don't need to pay for it, right? Sometimes maybe you may just need to pay for someone to mentor you or to guide you here and there, to provide you time to show you things. Because sometimes this knowledge may be available, but using it is difficult, right? Or you identifying how to easily use it and maneuver over it is somehow difficult. But the knowledge or the skill that you're looking for to be able to be profitable in these markets, the financial markets, is available everywhere on internet, and you can get it for free. And if you put in time, you can be profitable, right? And also you need to know, just besides knowing that how I can do analysis, the different types of analysis, technical, fundamental, sentimental, right? It's not enough. You need to go an extra mile, and sometimes you need to know that since I know fundamentals, when is news coming out? I need to have an idea of the websites I need to use to make my life easy. Maybe if you're an indicators trader, most traders use indicators, so you have to identify which indicators are good for me. So you have to try out a few things and know that this one is the better one for me, right? etc, etc. So you need to have knowledge. Knowledge is a broad thing that I cannot explain in a minute or two, but you need to have knowledge. It's the most important of all of these. Of course, the first one, which is the computer or smartphone, you need to have it before even you engage, right? It's a requirement that you need to have before even you engage, because that requirement is not going to enable you to get the knowledge. For example, if you like to do research, you need to have internet. And how are you going to get access to the internet or to use the internet? Through a smartphone or a laptop or a desktop, right? So you need to have it in order to get the knowledge. And also a broker, after getting this knowledge, or when you're still getting the knowledge, how are you going to practice what you would like to do on a live account? You need to get a demo account, right? And this is where a broker comes in. It's not a must that whenever you're going to sign up or register with a broker, you're going to open up on a live account. You need to get a demo account, and it's what you're supposed to first get. But I normally tell people, do not overlay on demo. You will hear someone saying that I've been on demo for 2 years, but when that person comes on a live account, they are scared even to take a trade. It's not good. It's a psychological thing. Practice your skills on a demo account, but do not be there for long. As long as you feel that I've mastered my skill, I've mastered my set of rules, get to a live account, dedicate a small amount of money, not a lot of money, and deal with your emotions on live account. You're not going to be able to handle your emotions on a demo account, right? Many may disagree with me on that, but this is I'm telling you out of experience, right? Then the bank account. The bank account enables you to do transactions to and from your broker. If you've made profits, you withdraw it back to your bank account or online wallet. Now, there are very many online wallets. They can be in cryptos, it can be PayPal, it can be Skrill, it can be Neteller and all that. Then Capital, we have said that this is a business just like any other business. For you to do business, you need value, right? You need to inject in to be able to get something out of it, right? And then this knowledge here, like I've just mentioned, you can get it for free. You just need to put in time, right? So these are the only things that you need to start trading, to involve yourself into financial markets. These are the only things. The others are secondary, guys. The others are secondary, right? You can decide to have a mentor if you feel that you need to be guided here and there to make your journey easy. But once you have these things, you can get started with trading, right? My name is Paul, once again from the APNacademy. In case you found value in this video, please do not forget to like it. And in case you're new, you can also subscribe so that you can get more videos of value like this in the financial markets. Have a great day.